So Bernie just dropped out. That's that's gotta kind of sting for some people, but there's still a pressing issue: the election. Who's gonna win? Who do we put our cards on? Well, since Biden's the only one running right now who's gonna beat Trump reasonably, we have to put our cards on him. However, there's a problem. You see, there's a certain amount of people on the left who don't want to vote for Biden. They go Bernie or bust. Essentially, they'll only vote for Bernie. And if Biden wins the primary, well, they won't vote for him at all. Well, I'm sorry to say, but there's no possibility of Bernie winning the primary now. He dropped out, so Biden's the only person who can beat Trump. Of course, there are still people who aren't going to vote for him. Here's why that's dumb. So, we all know Joe Biden isn't as progressive as most people would want him to be, but he's definitely nowhere as near as cringy and terrible as Trump. As shown by these few policy positions, I think he's more than adequate as a Democratic nominee. You know, someone who isn't going to try and destroy the rights of minorities and LGBT people. Or someone who actually cares about things like climate change and our environment. Okay, so they're clearly not similar on a policy position. What about ideology? Well, some people like to claim that Joe Biden is or will become as fascist as Donald Trump. This is mostly based on the saying that liberals will side with the fascists in times of crisis. Well, here's kind of the problem. We're already in times of crisis, so what's the harm in letting someone who claims to be a progressive be the president? Especially since he proposes and supports ideas that will most likely fix some of the problems, or at least work towards fixing them, like climate change and racial tensions. For the 2020 election, it's going to be a pretty close race, so we have to elect someone for our nomination who's going to have the best chance of defeating Trump. Of course, most recent data shows that Biden is the best man for the job. As you can see from the data here, Biden has a 6-point lead on Trump, and of course more support in the Democratic primary than Bernie. As much as I hate to say it, because I actually like Bernie a bit more than I do Biden, we need Biden so that we can, stop Trump from being the president next year. So, in conclusion, to wrap this video up, please vote for Biden. Please. Trump doesn't need to be president. Don't let our lives be fucked up by another 4 years of Trump. Please, just vote for Biden. Take the L on this one. Okay, I wish it was Bernie too. Please, just vote for Biden.